What if I told you that there are altcoins out there that are under $1 in value that could potentially explode this year and beyond? In this video, I'm going to be going over my top dirt cheap altcoins that you guys need to know about. What is going on, everybody? Kyle with Finance Bro here. Welcome back to another video. We're talking about my top 5 dirt cheap altcoins that I want to give you guys for today's video. We're going to be going over a bunch of different altcoins and just in general cryptocurrencies that you are going to be able to not only, number one, get access to because they're so incredibly cheap, but also to know about because these are very important projects that are developing, in my opinion, very important things that are really going to be extraordinary for the future of cryptocurrency in this overall market. Before we do that though, make sure you guys, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, guys. This is the best way to not only get up to date with videos that we release every single day about top 5 cryptocurrencies, how to make cryptocurrency money, how to make money in general online, and a bunch of other important videos that are informational and educational for you guys that you guys are definitely going to want to not miss out on. Hit that sub button, guys. Easiest way to support us, and plus of course you add the growing number of the Finance Bro army that we get every single day. But let's get into these cryptocurrencies. I know a lot of you guys are biting at the bit to know. Stellar XLM. This is the first cryptocurrency we're going to be looking at. Stellar is a multi-currency back-end payment network that runs on tokens known as lumens or XLM. Stellar itself is a blockchain protocol, and the lumens are the token used to process transactions on the blockchain. It has been gaining traction in cryptocurrency communities for its, of course, excellent transaction speeds and low ease. Stellar's transaction fees are so low and it gives it such a tremendous potential for micropayments. Of course, micropayments being something that a lot of other cryptocurrency projects are beginning to implement as well. Currently in the 20s as far as market cap is concerned, Stellar still has a lot of room for growth. A direct competitor to Ripple as well, which I think is really interesting. Stellar also aims to target individuals rather than large financial institutions, something that may be more feasible. They have more extremely high developer engagement as well. Stellar offers a inflation pool reward of about 1% per year to hedge as inflation against asset values. This is something that I think will obviously lead to their overall expansion as a cryptocurrency as well. If we go and look at the overall price of this specific token, as you can see, we're sitting at about 23 cents per coin, guys. That is really cheap, obviously, right? That is incredibly affordable for the average investor. That's why, again, these cryptocurrencies are fascinating because more people than not can actually invest into them at these lower prices because they're more cheap, they're more affordable, and you can kind of get more leverage because obviously you can buy more tokens. Now, again, just because they're cheap doesn't necessarily make them amazing, right? Again, every cryptocurrency has its, of course, drawbacks, and every cryptocurrency has its, cons or pros, but again, when you look at this, I think that Stellar is a very interesting case of growth, and we've looked over the last month, look at this massive rise in price, right? We've shot up all the way to the 23 cent level, all the way down from lows. If we look at overall the year chart, again, we were sitting at lows just a couple of months ago around March at the 18 cent. That was almost an all-time low really in the last year or so, give or take. And as you can see, Stellar Lumen has had some very interesting price action over the last couple of years. We've had huge bumps to those higher price targets and huge dumps as well, so keep that in mind. Now, as far as when I am planning on buying this cryptocurrency, what I'm doing with it, everything in between, this is a cryptocurrency that I just kind of buy on the dips, really. Every time there is a red day in the market, I tend to add to my overall position, and kind of that's the way that I play this overall cryptocurrency. Now, really quick, if you guys haven't already, because we're talking about when I'm buying cryptocurrencies, if you guys want to get notifications sent straight to your phone, basically alerts that I tell you when I'm buying cryptocurrency, you guys really want to get into our private Discord. As you can see here, guys, we have a bunch of really awesome benefits. You get one-on-one interactions in the Discord and Patreon with us exclusively. You also get access to our daily crypto alerts. This includes our buy alerts, basically when we are buying, includes first look at new cryptos that we're looking into, market strategies and general updates, and of course articles to information that we come across that we think that you might find useful. If any of that sounds interesting, hit that second link down in the description below and get signed up because I think you guys will really enjoy the overall community that we provide on there. Let's get into the next one though, guys. This is a pretty easy one. Crypto.com CRO recently rebranded to Chronos. Not really sure why they went in that direction, but hey, you know, I'm not going to judge. It's kind of cool. But either way, this is the native token, of course, of Crypto.com exchange. Crypto.com is, of course, an excellent cryptocurrency that you can buy for under $1. Currently ranked over 16th by market cap, CRO offers investors many benefits. What's very interesting about CRO is that the overall ecosystem within Crypto.com allows you to do a lot of interesting things with it, right? You can see you get a 10% PA reward added to your account daily if you stake over 10,000 CRO. That's pretty impressive. In addition, that's staking at least 10k CRO also gives you access to syndicate events, which are opportunities to buy a crypto asset at potentially 50% off. You heard that right. You can buy crypto assets if you have, remember, 10k staked CRO at 50% off. That's pretty impressive nonetheless, guys. Really interesting stuff to see as well. Now, again, keeping all of this in mind, I still think that Crypto.com has a ways to go as far as its overall price and growth in this industry. If we go look at the chart here really quickly, we're only at the 48-cent per coin range right now. Now, we did have a huge run just about a couple of months ago, back in November, where we ran almost to $1 per coin, guys. And the overall cryptocurrency market was doing very well this time as well, so keep that in mind. But again, a lot of people think that we're going to go back to that, especially with all the different partnerships and things that we're seeing with Crypto.com in recent couple of videos, and overall just things that are going on in pop culture. We know right now, for instance, Crypto.com is partnered with the Staples Center. They are now called the Crypto.com Arena, I guess you could say, and that has been something that a lot of people have been very excited about as well. Sorry about my voice today, guys. By the way, it's cutting out a little bit. I think I have something that I need to go, like, just there, cut out. I gotta go to the doctors and get it checked out, but that's irrelevant. Let's get into the next cryptocurrency, guys. VeChain is something that I've been buying quite a bit of recently, and of course, it's something that I will continue to buy. This is again another blockchain technology project, and it has physical hardware that is essentially attached to goods. VeChain intends to increase the level of transparency offered in terms of sources of products and their journey to the final destination. VeChain was founded back in 2015 by former Louis Vuitton China CIO Sunny Liu as part of a bigger blockchain technology company known as Bitsy. Now, this is really interesting, guys. This is going to give much more control over supply chains and overall supply chain management. We know that this has been, especially in 2020 and beyond, has been a huge issue, thanks of course to the pandemic and everything that it's brought with it. And I think that VeChain is an excellent answer to all of those issues that we've been having the past couple of months and even the last couple of years. This is cool stuff. Personally, I am buying VeChain as well on the dips. We just had a massive run up here not too long ago. If you look at the 3-month chart here, we were sitting at lows really like back in like February of 24 or February 24th, I should say. We were sitting around the 40-cent range. Huge run up here all the way up to prices of around 0.08 cents. That is super awesome and impressive to see nonetheless. Really cool stuff. Again, another coin that I'm buying on the dips whenever I get the chance. Now, next thing I want to talk about really quick though, guys, is that if you haven't already, and this is actually going to be our next coin that we're talking about, get signed up on public.com and you guys could potentially get a free stock that could be worth over $1,000, guys. Yes, you heard that right. We have a few community members who have gotten that already. Hit that first link down in the description below and get signed up at public.com. Our personal portfolio is on public. You guys can see what we're buying and selling in both the and crypto markets as well. I think you guys really enjoy that overall benefit, and of course you guys gotta get signed up. I think you guys really enjoy it either way. And talking about our next coin, guys, really quick honorable mention here, Shiba Inu again is a very interesting coin. This coin fluctuates in value really significantly on a very frequent basis, and for that reason I like trading this token. I like buying this token when it's super oversold. I'm talking like when the RSI is all the way down to like the 30 level, and of course when the price is really cheap as well. I like buying it below and of course selling it high, and that's typically the way that I trade this token. And overall too, I do have a good amount that I have in my long-term hold, and that's kind of just as a contingency essentially. If this coin does eventually decide to take off in the future, I am of course exposed to its potential as well. Let's get into the last coin here though, guys. We have a very interesting one as well, and that is of course none other than HBAR. HBAR is, in my opinion, one of the most interesting cryptocurrencies to come out in recent years, and especially with the developments that they are working on. So what HBAR is, if you guys aren't familiar, it's a public network which essentially uses a distributed ledger technology, or DLT, which is known as a hash graph. Data is stored in these hashes instead of blocks, but still works like a blockchain, and hash graph transactions are verified through virtual voting and gossip protocols. HBAR, the native cryptocurrency of the Hedera network, with a maximum supply of only about 50 billion is really energy efficient. For each transaction, H bar is used to compensate network nodes for storage and of course compute bandwidth. Now, again, this is an incredibly complicated system. I'm not going to get into how this works in every little minute detail in this video. We'll make a future video explaining how H bar works, of course, in detail. As you can see here though, guys, again, price has been kind of interesting the last couple of months. Huge run up here along with XLM and other, of course, related projects, all the way up to about 24 cents per coin. But again, if you look at the overall year to date, we're still down pretty significantly. Again, H bar just a couple of really months ago, back in what is that, January, we're seeing just about, you know, the 33-cent range being reached. And if we look at all time, again, we are down a little bit. We've had highs of literally 47 cents be reached as well. So again, this is something that I'm buying pretty consistently on the dips as well, and trying to add to my overall position for the long term. Again, if any of these cryptocurrencies sound interesting, I again really recommend you joining our private Discord so you guys see what cryptocurrencies we're doing research on and what we're planning on investing in the future. And of course, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button. But other than that, that's all I have for you guys today. I'm Kyle with Finance Bro. Take it easy.